Good morning, students. In the ellipse, we are having special methods: arc of circles method or foci method, otherwise intersecting arcs method. In this problem, major axis 120, minor axis 80. Now I am drawing the major axis length. Draw a horizontal line. Draw a horizontal line. Left end A, right end B. This is going to be major axis. For the major axis, we have to locate its midpoint. Name that midpoint as a O. Passing through O, draw a perpendicular line above major axis 40, below major axis 40. Top point I am naming it as C, bottom point I am naming it as D. CD is going to be its minor axis. After getting the major axis and minor axis and these minor axis, major axis intersecting at the point O. After getting this AB, CD, its midpoint O. How to get its respective foci? Now, half of the major axis length is going to be radius. Now it is AO or OB. And minor axis ends are the centers. You have to cut the major axis, you will get the respective foci. Now you can see AB is going to be its half of the major axis length. D is going to be center. I am drawing one arc on OB. You are getting arc on OB. This is F2. AO is going to be radius. Minor axis end at the center. Draw another arc. You will get F1. We are getting F1 and F2. After getting F1 and F2, now choose F1O or OF2. I am choosing F1O is going to be considerable length. On F1O, you have to divide some equal divisions. Now I am dividing it. Some equal divisions. First point, second point, third point and fourth point. First division, second division, third division. By using acute angle method, dividing a straight line into n number of equal parts. First, second, third. Now F1O is divided into 4 equal parts. How many equal parts? 4 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. After getting this F1O into equal number of divisions, next step is going to be A1 is going to be radius. I am writing here A1 radius. A1 is the radius and F1 is the center. F1 is the center. You have to draw 2 arcs above the major axis, below the major axis. A1 is going to be its radius. F1 is going to be center. You have to draw 2 arcs. Similarly, A1 is radius and F2 is the center. A1 is going to be radius, F2 is going to be center. Draw 2 arcs above the major axis, below the major axis. Now, A1 is going to be radius. We are having 4 arcs above the 4 arcs related to major axis. This region I am considering P portion, this is Q portion, this is R portion, this is going to be S portion. Now, after dividing these portions, next step is going to be B1 radius. B1 is the radius. B1 is the radius. F1 as a center. F1 is a center. B1 is going to be radius. F1 is going to be center. You have to cut arc in the qth portion. So this is going to be exactly B1 radius. Again, this is going to be B1 radius. So F1 as a center, B1 as the radius, you have to cut the previous arcs in the Q portion in R portion. Similarly, B1 as radius, F2 as a center, B1 as a radius, F2 as a center, you have to cut the arc in P portion, arc in S portion. Now, this is going to be another point. This is going to be radius B1. Again, this is going to be B1 radius. Now, we are getting 4 points. This is P1, Q1, R1, S1. After getting all these points, next step, A2 is going to be radius. A2 is going to be radius. F1 is the center. 2 arcs. Again, A2 is going to be radius. F2 is going to be center. 2 arcs. Above the major axis, below the major axis. So this length is how much? A2. After getting this, then B2 is going to be radius, F1 as a center. B2 is going to be radius, F1 as